Hello friends, I'm Shaikh, and in this video I'll teach you how to create a professional and beautiful jobs listing website with WordPress. This website that we're going to create in this video has all the important features and functionalities that a professional job board website must have. Also, creating this website is really easy. You don't need to have any programming or coding knowledge to create this website. Now, the best thing about this website is that here everything happens on the front end. An employer can come to your website and submit jobs from the front end itself. They don't have to go to the back end for that. So this makes your website very secure. In fact, both candidates and employers have their own separate front end dashboards. If you want, you can also make some extra money by creating different packages for employers and candidates. So for instance, if an employer wants to submit a job, you can keep this process free, which means that they can submit the job for free. Or if you want, you can even charge them some money for that. Similarly, you can also charge them some extra money for featuring their job listing on your homepage. Then a candidate can come to your website, go through all the listed jobs and can apply for any job. If they want, they can also create a resume on your website and the employer will automatically reach the candidate. How this works? For example, if the candidate has mentioned in the resume that he or she is an MBA, and if an employer is looking for an MBA on this website, that employer will automatically get a notification about this candidate. Candidates on your website can also create their resume from the front-end dashboard, and once completed, they can download a PDF version of the resume. Candidates can also submit their CVs on the website, and employers can see these submitted CVs and contact the candidate. Similarly, there are many more features available in this website. We'll cover all of them in this video. But before that, let me show you a very quick demo of the website that we'll be creating in this video if you follow this step-by-step tutorial. So first of all, this is the website that we'll be creating if you follow this video. You can see the design is absolutely beautiful, modern, and you can see all the different features are available over here. This is obviously your homepage. Here you can see we have this option. If somebody is searching for any specific job, they can enter the job title, they can enter the location where they want this job, and after that they can find this job. Then if you scroll down, you can see how this entire website works. So we have created this section, how this website works. Then after that, some featured jobs. So you can take some extra money from your employers, people basically who post jobs on your website. You can take some extra money from them so that you can post and you can feature their job listing on your website's homepage. Then if you scroll down, you can see we have this featured cities. So if somebody wants to see all the job listings in New York, they can simply click on this New York option. They can see all the different job listings which are available in New York. We'll open a single job listing and we'll see how it looks. But first, let's see how this thing works. Okay, how the homepage looks. Then we have featured candidates as well. So you can basically take some extra money from candidates as well so that you can feature them on your homepage. Now let me open a single job page and let me show you how it looks like. So for example, if you open this one, junior graphic designer for websites, you can see this is how it will look like. Okay. If you scroll down, you can see all the different details related to the job, basic job description, key responsibilities, skill and experience required. Then in the right hand side with this beautiful icons, you can see when this job was posted, where is the location for the job, how much salary they are offering, what experience, gender they are looking for. You can see the exact location of the job and many other things. You can see details related to the employer. If you want, you can even contact the employer. Now, if you're a candidate and if you're interested in this job, you can simply click on this apply now button and you can apply for this job. Similarly, if you want to see job listing page, so there are many different styles. As you can see, if you hover over find jobs, you can see so many different designs are available. You can have this thing in list style like this one. Let me show you a better list style. For example, this is so much better. Similarly, you can also have a grid style. Okay, so if I show you this one, here as you can see, this is a grid style. So you can change what type of styling you want. Similarly, if you want to see employers, all the different employers that are available on your website and how many job postings they have made, you can see those things. You can also see this thing. We have this option candidates. So you can see list of all the candidates on your website. Okay. Then we will also see how to create other pages like your about page, contact page, facts page. Basically, we'll make sure that this website is a complete website. It is not missing anything. Now let me log out from here. Let me log in as an employer and let me show you what all different options an employee will get. Whenever somebody logs into your website, they will be automatically redirected to their dashboard. So employers and candidates both have their own separate dashboard. So this employer can see how many people view their jobs, how many people have applied for this job. You can see a new application is submitted for this job listing. Okay. So employers can see all these options. They can also fill in their profile details. So they can enter their details from here. Okay, all the profile details. They can see all the jobs that they have posted on the website. If they want to submit a new job, they can click on submit job and they can add a job listing right from the front end. Now, as I said earlier, you can also create these kind of packages. So if you want to make some extra money, you can create these packages and you can charge money for job listings. Or obviously, if you want to keep this process free, you can remove this thing and anybody can come on your website. They can post a job listing for free. So both the options, I'll show you how you can achieve that. Now, to post a new job, this employee will have to enter the job related details. What is the job title? What is the description of the job? What industry this job is in, HR, marketing, healthcare, what type of job it is, freelance job, full-time job, part-time job, and all these different options, minimum, maximum salary, what experience they're looking for, what is the career level. All these details can be filled in from here. Whenever some candidates apply for any jobs that this employer has posted, they can see all those candidates under applicants job. So you can see this person has applied for this job. So you can see, first of all, you can open this person's account and you can see the details related to this candidate. So you can read about this candidate and you can also read about the experience of the candidate. You can see the educational detail, work experience of the candidate. You can see the candidate's portfolio, awards, videos. You can also see how much salary that they are asking for. You can see how much experience they have. All the details can be seen. If you want to download their CV, you can simply click on download CV and you can download their CV. As you can see, this CV will be downloaded in PDF version. So these options are available. Similarly for candidates as well, if you log in as a candidate, there are so many different options available for candidates. Now let me go back to the dashboard. Now if you like this candidate's profile, you can do one thing. You can schedule a meeting or interview with the candidate by simply clicking on this button, create meeting. You can enter the details, like maybe if you want to schedule this meeting for coming Monday, you can set the time, maybe 5 p.m. Okay, you can set that time for how long you want to set this meeting for, and you can give them some message, and after that click on create meeting. Now this meeting will be created and you can see the details of this meeting under this meetings tab. Okay, so here as you can see, on 8th this meeting is scheduled, on 13th this meeting is scheduled with different candidates. So all these options can be seen from here. If you have any messages from any candidates, or if candidates have any messages from any employers, they can even see those options. You can shortlist candidates. You can also have candidate alerts, which is very important and interesting options. So whenever you post any job and you have certain requirements, like I have given you an example in the introduction, if you're looking for some MBA, and whenever a candidate will create an account on this website and they will enter their educational detail as MBA, you will get a notification for that. And similarly, there are so many different options available in this website. So many amazing options are available in this website. But I think I'll stop over here because I just wanted to give you a quick idea of the website that you'll be creating if you follow my step-by-step tutorial. Now, if you like this demo website and if you want to create this website, make sure you watch the complete tutorial. And before you proceed further, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notifications. If you like this video, give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comment section below. And now let's start creating this website. Right, now to create any kind of website, whether it's an e-commerce website, a simple blog, business website, membership website, a job board website, any kind of website, we need two basic things: a domain name and a hosting account. A domain name is simply the name or the URL of your website. For example, blogdude.com, youtube.com, google.com, nayyar.com, all these things are different domain names. So we'll also have to register a domain name on the internet so that whenever someone wants to visit your website, they can simply type in this domain name in the browser URL bar and they can land on your website. Second and the most important thing is your website's hosting. Hosting is basically a server or a computer wherein your entire website is saved. So if you see this website from top to bottom, all the different pages, all the different media files, database, this entire website is saved in a server, and that server is running 24/7. So that whenever someone wants to visit your website from any particular country at any given time, they can always see your website. Now, because your hosting is 24/7 running, your website is always live. Now, hosting is the most important thing about your website because everything related to your website is directly or indirectly dependent on your hosting. So your website speed, your website's performance, the user experience on your website security, and even your website's ranking is totally dependent on your hosting. So if you select a good and reliable hosting, your website speed and performance will be really fast. User experience on your website will be very positive. For anybody to attack or hack your website, it will be almost impossible. And most importantly, you'll get better ranking on different search results. And obviously, in contrast to that, if you select a cheap and crappy hosting, everything will be opposite of that. Now there are literally thousands of different hosting providers available in the market, but unfortunately only a handful of them are really good enough to consider. But you don't have to worry about that. You can simply do one thing: open a new tab and type in blogdude.com/hostinger. In fact, you don't even have to type in this thing. This link is also given to you in the video description below. So you can simply do one thing, click on that link, and you'll automatically be redirected to this page. Now this is the hosting that we'll be using. This is the best hosting, the most reliable hosting available on the internet. And another great thing about this hosting is that this is very affordable. First of all, we are not using a regular web hosting. We are using a managed WordPress hosting. Because we'll be using WordPress to build our website, we want a hosting that is specially crafted for WordPress website. So that is the reason why we are using this hosting. You can also see this is recommended by WordPress itself. So WordPress, the platform that we'll be using to build this website, the platform itself recommends this hosting. Then if you scroll down, you can see there are 3 different plans available over here: Premium, Business, and Cloud Startup. Now these 2 plans have AIs with it. You can see Business Plan and Cloud Startup Plan. But for this website, we just need the basic premium plan. But if you obviously want to go ahead and upgrade to business plan with AI, then you can go ahead and select this plan. But I would recommend you, if you're doing this for the first time, just start with the most basic plan. So select this premium plan and click on this choose plan button. Now with this plan, by the way, you can create up to 3 websites. So we'll see about this thing later on in the video. Now in the next step, this is how it will look like. So here, as you can see, by default 4 years, which is 48 months, is selected. If you want to purchase for 1 year, you can select 12 months and you just have to pay $56. In fact, if you enter my coupon code, if you click on this thing, have a coupon code, and if you type in Nayyar, Nayyar, click on apply, now you'll get some additional 10% discount. Here, as you can see, this will give you additional 10% discount. So now you just have to pay $50 and you will get this hosting. And obviously, if you want, you can get it for 2 years or 4 years as well. The higher the plan you select, the more discount you'll get. So here, as you can see, for 4 years, you're getting it for just $2.69 per month for 4 complete years. And if you select 12 months, you'll have to pay $3.59 per month. And after 1 year, it will renew at $11 per month. And if you select 4 years or 2 years, after 4 years, it will renew at the regular price. So I would recommend you to select at least 2 or 4 years. That will give you more discount. Now once you select this thing, whatever option you want, 1, 2, 4 years, after that you can simply click on continue. Now in the next step, you have to enter some email and password. So basically they will create an account for you on Hostinger using this email and password. So whatever email and password you enter over here, make sure you remember that. Or if you want, you can simply do one thing. You can select Google. You can create your account using Gmail. So you can select this thing. You can select any Google account and you can click on register. So just like this, you can select any of your Google's account, Gmail account, and you can create an account with Hostinger. Both the options are available. Once you enter your email and password, click on register. And finally, in the last step, you'll have to enter your basic details, your first name, last name, your address and phone number. If you have your GST number or some tax numbers, you can enter those tax details over here, GST number, so that you get some tax credit as well. Then click on continue. Now finally, you have to make the payment. So there are so many different payment options available. You can make payment through credit, debit card or your ATM card, PayPal, Google Pay. Many different options are available. Even CoinGate is available. So whatever payment option you want, you can select that. Simply enter your details and click on submit payment. Now once you do that, once you make the payment, after that you'll automatically be redirected to this page. And here they'll ask you a few things. So first of all, they're asking who you're creating this website for yourself or for somebody else. We'll select the first option, myself or my business. And after that, simply click on this next button at the bottom right corner. Then they will ask you whether you're creating a new website or if you already have an existing website and if you want to migrate to Hostinger. So if you want to migrate to Hostinger for absolutely free, you can select the second option. But in this case, because we are creating a new website, we'll select the first option. I'll create a website. Again, click on next. Then in the third step, you'll have to enter your WordPress dashboard details. So select some email and password over here. Now what is this? This is basically the login details for the backend of your website. Whenever you want to log into the backend of your website or the dashboard of your website, this is the email and password that you'll have to enter. So make sure you remember this thing as well, and again click on next. Then they will ask you what type of website you're creating. Now this is just a simple survey. So whatever option you select from here, it does not matter. The end result will be the same. So select any option from here and click on next again. Then in the next step, they will recommend you some pre-built themes, pre-made websites. We don't need it. So we'll click on create blank site. Now they will recommend you some plugins. We don't need it as well. Click on skip. Now finally, it's time for domain name. Now the first domain name is absolutely free for 1 year. So whatever domain name you want to register for free, you can simply type in that domain name over here. So for example, if I want to register this domain name nayyarshake.in, as soon as I type in Nayyar Shaikh, you can see I get so many different domain name extensions, .in, .com, .net, .io, .fun. Whatever domain name extension you want, you can simply select that. So I'll select .in and after that click on next. And now as you can see, your domain name is getting registered. Now once it is done, you will see the last step, the final step. So the final step, you have to select your data center location. Now this data center location will automatically be selected for you based on your country. So if you're from these countries like India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, all these kind of countries, Bangladesh, for you, India data center location obviously will be selected. So whatever the nearest data center location is to you, that data center location will be selected for you. If you want, you can change the data center location, and after that you can simply click on next. And now as you can see, WordPress has started installing on this new domain name. This is a very small process, hardly takes around few minutes. So let's wait. Now once this process is done, once WordPress is installed on your domain name, you will see a page like this. It will basically open the domain name that you have entered in the previous step. For example, Nayyar Shaikh, whatever domain name, WordPress will be installed on that domain name, and this is how it will look like. Okay, very basic, very thing. Now what I would recommend you to do is go to this website, hpanel.hostinger.com. In fact, remember this link, remember this website name, very important, because this is the control panel for your hosting account. Whatever you want to do, any changes you want to do on your hosting account, you will be doing it from here, hpanel.hostinger.com. Now when you come to this page, at the left hand side you will see websites option. Click on that. Now whatever websites you have created under this hosting account, you will see a list of all those websites. Okay, so for example, if you had selected whatever domain name you have selected in the previous step, you will see that domain name mentioned over here. And besides that domain name, you will see few options: tools, WP admin, and dashboard. Simply click on this WP admin button. What this will do is this will open a new tab for you, and you will automatically be logged into your WordPress dashboard. Here as you can see, they will automatically redirect you and log into your WordPress dashboard. And this is how your WordPress dashboard will look like. In fact, I would recommend you to click on this dashboard option at the left hand side. Now this page, the dashboard page of your website, this is the most important page of your website, because you'll be controlling your entire website from this page. So if you want to change the style of your website, if you want to add a new job, or if you want to manage your employers, candidates, manage payments, everything will be done from this page. And whenever you want to come to this page, you simply type in your domain name, and after that put in /wp-admin. So if your website name, for example, is google.com, you'll type in google.com/wp-admin. Okay, so once you do that, you will land on your dashboard page. Now, if you forget your email and password in future, for example, then you can do one thing. You can go back to your Edge panel and you can always click on this WP admin button. It will automatically log you into your WordPress dashboard. Now, whenever we install WordPress on a new domain name, there are a few basic things that we have to understand and a few basic settings that we have to do. First of all, on your dashboard page, you will see some links, some widgets, some notices are available over here. I would recommend you to simply dismiss these notices. And to remove these widgets, you can simply click on the screen option at top and untick everything from here. All right. Then at the left hand side, we have few more options. Next option is your post option. This will be used to create blog posts. So if you want to create blog post on your website, basically if you want to do blogging on your website, you can do it from here. Then we have the media option. Whatever media files you upload on your website, whether it's photos, images, PDF files, you can see those media files over here. You can manage them from here. If you want, you can add new media files from this option. Then we have the pages option, obviously, which will be used to create different pages. Now in this website, we have to create a lot of pages. We have to create jobs page, and these are all different pages. If you hover over employer, or if you hover over your dashboard, you can see submit job, my job, packages. These are different pages. So we'll be creating those pages from here. Then we have the comments option. Whenever somebody leaves any comment under your blog post or under anything that you have posted on your website, you'll see those comments from here. You can reply those comments. You can even delete those comments. Next option is very important, your appearance option. Under appearance, you will see few themes will automatically be installed for you, and one of those themes will be activated. So in our case, 2025 theme is activated. Now if you go to your website, you will see this is how your website is looking. Now this look, this design, this appearance of your website is because of this theme, 2025 theme. If you go ahead and activate some other theme, for example, let's activate this 2024 theme. Click on this activate button. If you again come back to this page and if you refresh it, you'll see your website design is now changed. So basically this is what a theme does. Theme changes the design, the layout, the appearance of your website. Now we just need one theme installed and activated. So all these extra themes, we can simply delete them. So click on this 2025. At the bottom, you'll see the delete button. Click on that. Make sure you delete all the extra themes. Now we don't need this 2024 or 2025 theme. We'll be using a very different theme because we want to create a very different kind of website. So in the next step, I'll show you how you can do that. Then next option is your plugins option. Now under plugin also, you can see a few plugins are automatically installed for you and most of them are activated. Now what is a plugin? A plugin is kind of a software or an add-on that will add some extra features and functionalities to your WordPress website. So for example, right now our website is just a simple blog, but we want to create a very robust job board website wherein people can come, they can create their jobs or they can submit their job listings, then candidates can come, they can apply for that job and all those things. So for doing all these things, we need different plugins. So in the next step, we'll be installing these themes and plugins. But for now, I hope you know what this theme and plugin is. I would recommend you to deactivate all these extra plugins from here. In fact, you can even delete these plugins. Okay. Simply select this, click on delete. Just don't delete this Lightspeed cache plugin. This is a very important caching plugin. This will improve the speed of your website. Deactivate it for now. You can activate the plugin at the end of the video. Okay, once you create the website, once you complete your website, you can activate it again. Then after that, we have the settings option. Under settings, first we have our general settings. So you can give your website some name. This will be basically your brand name, your website name, or your company's name. For example, if your website name is LinkedIn, for example, you'll simply type in LinkedIn. Under tagline, you describe your website in few words. And after that, scroll down and make sure you tick mark this thing. Anyone can register. Make sure you enable membership. Okay, so that people can come on your website. They can create an account on your website as an employer, as a candidate, and they can do all these things. Once you do that, again click on Save Changes. Then under Settings, click on Permalinks. And over here, make sure Post Name Permalink Structure is selected. If some other permalink structure is selected for you, simply select Post Name, click on Save Changes, and again come back to your dashboard. And with this, all the basic settings related to our WordPress website are now 100% completed. Now, before you proceed further, let me show you one more thing. As I said earlier, with this premium hostinger plan that we have selected, we can create up to 3 websites. So we have seen how to create our first website. Now in future, if you want to create your second and third website, let me show you how you can do that. With that, I also want to show you one more thing. Many people have already registered their domain names on different domain name registrar. For example, GoDaddy, Namecheap, Namebright, those kind of websites. So if you also have your domain name registered on some other website which you want to use with Hostinger, let me show you how you can connect that domain name with Hostinger. So for both steps are same. First, you click on Add Website, then you select WordPress, then you select email and password for your WordPress dashboard. Click on Next. Then it's time for domain name. Now under domain name, if you want to create your second, third website, you have to purchase a new domain name. So whatever domain name you want to purchase, you can type in that domain name. If it is available, you can purchase it. Now I have this domain name fahem.in, which I have already registered on GoDaddy. So if you also have some domain name like this, which you have registered on some other website, if you want to use it with Hostinger, let me show you how you can do that. So you can enter this domain name and this will say this domain is registered at another provider. So we'll verify it. Click on Next. Now what this will do is this will install WordPress on this new domain name fahem.in. So by the time this is getting installed, let me show you how you can connect this thing. So for that, go to GoDaddy or wherever you have installed or wherever you have registered your domain name. Now once you log into your GoDaddy account, you can see all the domain names that you have registered on this website. So we want to use this domain fahem.in, and besides that you can see DNS option. So every domain name will have this DNS option. You have to select this DNS option besides the domain name that you want to connect. DNS, by the way, stands for domain name servers. So we basically have to change the name servers. So you can click on name servers option and you can click on change name servers, and you can change your name servers from here. By default, this is your name server, ns65 and ns66 domaincontrol.com. So if you come back to your website, let's first wait for this thing to complete. Now, as you can see, this is 100% completed. You can now again come back to your Edge panel. Now under your Edge panel, you will see your domain name over here, and besides or below your domain name, it will say domain is there, but it is not working. You can click on check guide. Click on this. It will guide you how you can connect your domain with Hostinger. So it will basically give you your new name server. So you can see instead of ns65, you have to copy this domain name or this name server. Come over here, click on I'll use my own name server. Paste in this name server under line 1, then paste in this second name server under line 2 and click on save. Once you click on save, you can come over here, click on I have updated name servers. Then you can tick mark this thing and click on close. This is how you can connect your domain name with Hostinger. All right, now let's come back to this website and let's do a few more things. Now we can do one thing. We can install all the required themes, page builders and plugins for this website. First, we'll start with the page builder. It's a free page builder. We'll be using a free page builder to build this website. Now, before that, what's a page builder? Page builder is basically, obviously the name itself suggests, it will help you to design and to build your pages. Like if you see the home page or any other page, all these pages are built, all these pages are designed using this page builder, free page builder. So to download the latest version of this free page builder, you can again open a new tab, and this time you can type in blogdude.com/Elementor. In fact, again, this link is also given to you in the video description below. So you can simply click on that link and you will be redirected to this page. Here, as you can see, free version. We will be using the free version. It is also available in premium version if you want many more features with this. As you can see, theme builder, dynamic content, form builder, and many more features. Then you can go with the premium version. But we'll be using the free version. So we'll select this, click on download for free, enter your email, tick mark this thing and click on let's go. Now this will download the latest version of Elementor for you. Here, as you can see, Elementor 4, the latest version. So once it is downloaded, you can come back to the website, click on plugins, and now you can click on add plugin, upload plugin, and simply select this file. So click on choose file, and here, as you can see, this is the file that we have just downloaded. Select this, click on open, install now. Once this page builder is installed, you can go ahead and activate this thing. So you can click on this button, activate plugin. Once activated, you might see a setup window. You can simply click on continue as guest. And if you see this thing, you can come back to this thing. This is not really important. So you can come back to your dashboard. All right. Now you will see these kind of widgets. You can click on screen option again and untick these widgets. All right. So we have the page builder. Now we need the theme and plugins. Now we have to install a theme, and with that theme, you will get all the plugins for free. All right. So to download and to install this theme, you have to open a new tab. This time type in blogdude.com/Superio. Again, this link is also given to you. So in the video description, you can simply click on that link and you will be redirected to this page. Here, as you can see, this is the theme that we have to use. So many different features, as you can see, especially job map and all these different features are available with this theme. Now this is a paid theme, but don't worry about this thing. It's first of all very inexpensive, just $59. On top of that, this is a one-time payment, which means that once you make the payment of $59 or once you purchase this theme, you can use this theme on your website for lifetime. Not only that, even future updates are available. So whenever this theme is updated in future, you will keep on getting new updates, new designs, new features without paying anything extra. So this is one-time payment. Future updates are also included, and you get 6 months of dedicated support from the theme developer. So a lot more features are available. This is the theme that we need. Simply click on add to cart and purchase this theme. Once you purchase this theme, you will see your username at the top right corner. Hover over that and click on downloads. Now you'll see list of all the themes and plugins that you have purchased from here. You can search for Superio. I'll simply search for this one. Here, as you can see, Superio job board WordPress theme. You need to click on this download button, but don't select the first one. Select the second one. Installable WordPress file only. Okay, so this will download a new zip file for you. Here, as you can see, we just have to upload this zip file on our website. So let's see how that is done. Come back to the dashboard. Now, because this is a theme, we'll go to appearance, add theme, upload theme, and simply select this theme from here. Click on install now. And again, once it is installed, you can go ahead and activate this theme. So click on this activate link. And once you have activated this thing, we can now delete this 2024 theme as well. So click on this, delete this theme. Now, as I said earlier, with this theme, you will get all the required plugins. So to download these plugins, you can click on this link, begin installing plugins. And you have to download all these plugins one by one. So simply click on this install one for the first one. Once it is installed, click on this link, return to required plugin installer. Similarly, install the second one, click on the install button, it will be installed. Once installed, you can go back to the plugin installer, install the third one. So one by one, just keep on installing these plugins. I'll install this one as well. I don't want to install Revolution Slider because this is not required. So whenever there is any theme or plugin which is not required, it's better to avoid that thing. So except for this Revolution Slider, install all the other plugins. All right. So simply click on install. It will install the plugin for you. Then you can go back to the plugin installer. Just 2 more plugins left. And finally, we have the last plugin that we need to install. So simply select this install button. Now, once these plugins are installed, you can go back to the plugin installer and now we can activate all of them at once. So you can simply tick mark this thing, untick Revolution Slider. Under bulk action, select activate and click on apply. This will activate all the plugins at once. Now we have to recheck whether all the plugins were activated. First, let it load. Go to plugins, make sure all the plugins are activated. Again, you might see first of all some setup like this. You can click on skip guided setup. We can skip this thing. Click on go to my store and click on plugins from here at the left hand side. Yeah, so everything is activated except for this Lightspeed cache. We'll activate it later on. Now, since we have all the required theme, plugin and page builder, now we need to first of all, let me come back to the website and refresh it. Now, as you can see, our website design is again changed. And now we need to create all the required pages because right now we just have this thing, nothing more. We don't have any pages over here. So the most basic thing are the pages. So let's start with that. So to create a new page, you can go back to pages and to add a new page, click on add page. And now you can do one thing. There will be a link given to you in the video description below named CSS and images or images and CSS. Once you click on that link, you will be redirected to my website blog tour, and in fact you will be redirected to this blog post, this exact blog post. Now you'll see the video that you're watching right now, and below that thing you will see all the important links. Now the bottommost link you will see download free images. Once you click on this download button, you'll download a zip file like this. You just need to unzip this file or extract this file. So right click on extract files and you will get this media folder. Now inside this media folder, you will see all the required files that I've used to create this website. So I've given you all the files for absolutely free. Now inside the media folder, you will see another folder called pages. Open that. And inside this, you can see I have given you so many different files. Now open this file for now, all pages shortcodes. And this is how the file will look like. So basically I've given you all the shortcodes for different pages. Let me show you how you can create, how you can use these shortcodes option. Okay. So first of all, first page that we need to create is this login and register page. So I'll simply copy the name, paste it over here, login, register. Okay. Then after that, we need to do one thing. At the right hand side, if you see this template option, under this template option, select dashboard template. Now the reason we want to select this thing because we want dashboard layout. If you see the home page, we don't have any sidebar. The header is transparent. But if you see the dashboard page, we have a left sidebar over here. First, let it load. You can see we have a left sidebar over here. We don't have a transparent header. We have a white header. So this has a different style. So that is the reason why we are selecting this dashboard template. Then after that, you can do one thing. At the bottom, you'll see meta boxes. First, we have job settings and then we have employer setting, candidate setting. You can just minimize those 3 options and come to this option, display settings. Under display, we want a left sidebar. So under layout, you can select left sidebar. Okay. Because I've just explained you, we need a left sidebar. Then after that, we want to make it full width because you can see this starts from at the very left side. If you go to the home page, if I go to the home page here, as you can see, we have so much space over here at the left and also at the right hand side. But this page is full width page. Okay. So that's why we are selecting full width. Now what you want in the left sidebar. So at the left hand sidebar, what you want? We want to display this thing, user profile sidebar. All right. Then whether you want to display breadcrumbs or not. What is a breadcrumb? First, let me just publish this page just to show you what is a breadcrumb. Now if I open this in a new tab, you can see this is the breadcrumb. Okay, at the top it will say what page you're on. You'll get all the things like this. We don't need this thing, so for breadcrumb we'll make it no and we'll save this page. All right, again refresh it. All right, so we have the layout, but to have this login and register page, we need to do one thing. Now what I want to do is, first let me do one thing. Let me open this website, the demo website, in a private window just to show you what we are going to do. So I'll open this in a new incognito window. Now if I go to the login register page, you can see this is how it looks like. Okay, in fact here we need a breadcrumb. So let's do one thing. Let's make breadcrumb, yes, because I just noticed we need the breadcrumb at top. Now here, as you can see at the left hand side, it says login to Superio. Basically we have two columns, left and right column. So at the left hand side, first we have the title which says login to Superio. So I'll come over here, I'll click on this plus button. Let me first have this thing here. As you can see, the plus button. Under that, search for columns, because we want two columns. So select columns and select two columns from here. Okay, this one 50-50. Then at the left hand side, click on this plus button, select heading and type in whatever heading you want. So we'll type in login to Superio. Now below this thing, we want to display this login form. Okay, so for this login form, I've given you this shortcode. Simply copy this shortcode, come over here, and below this thing, click on plus button. Just press enter, you will come to this thing, click on plus button, search for shortcode, select this shortcode and paste in this shortcode. Same thing at the right hand side, click on this plus button, first search for heading, then this time it says create a free Superio account. Now obviously you won't type create a free Superio account. Instead of Superio, you'll type in create a free LinkedIn account or whatever your website's or brand's name is. Okay, and then again below this thing, we'll click on another plus button, shortcode, and this time we'll enter this registration shortcode. Okay, save this thing. Now if I open this page in a new private window, click on copy link address, and let's open this one in a new incognito window. Okay, so when I open this in a new incognito window, this is how it looks like. Basically right now our website is a coming soon website. So first let's make it live. Okay, so here as you can see at top also, here it says coming soon. Here as you can see, you can click on that coming soon thing and you will be redirected to site visibility. Or you can do one thing, at the left hand side you will see WooCommerce. Under WooCommerce you can click on settings, then under settings you can click on site visibility, make it live. Okay, first make your website live, then you can see all the things. Then again, if I come back to this website, refresh it, now as you can see, this is how your login register page will look like. And I just noticed that we did not want the dashboard template and all for login register page. So sorry for confusing you. Template will be normal template. Okay. And this will not be, basically this will not be, this thing will select main content only. After that we will make no full width, and left sidebar does not matter because we have selected main content only. Refresh this page or save the page. Come over here, refresh it. Okay, this is how it will look like. Okay, this is your login and register page. Then next page that we have to create, click on add page. Let's see what we have to create. Submit job page. And this will be obviously the dashboard template, not the login register page. Okay, so I'll give it a title of submit job. At the right hand side, template will select dashboard template. Okay, here it is, dashboard template. Then we'll add the shortcode. So I'll copy this shortcode like this. Click on plus button, search for shortcode, paste in this shortcode. Then at the bottom, we'll select left column, left sidebar, full width. And under left sidebar, we want user profile sidebar. We don't want a breadcrumb. Click on publish. Okay. Now for all the other pages till here. Okay. Till here. When it says other pages, that is different. But till here, we have to do the same settings. All right. So for all the other pages, dashboard page is the next page. We have to do the same thing, all the same steps. So come back, let's try again, click on add page. Let's give it a title of dashboard. Right hand side template will be dashboard template. And then after that, under display settings, it will be left sidebar, full width will be yes, left sidebar will be user profile sidebar. So let's select that, here it is. Breadcrumb will be no. Make sure you copy the shortcode, come over here, plus button, shortcode, and paste in this shortcode, click on save. All right. Now, obviously, if you do this thing 20 times, it is going to take a lot of time. So to save some time, what you can do is you can come back, you can install a plugin that will help you. So add a new plugin. Let's search for duplicate because we want to duplicate our post. So search for duplicate. You will see Yoast duplicate post. Install this plugin. Very popular. You can see 4 million plus active installations. Once installed, you can click on activate. Now let me show you how we can save a lot of time. Come back to pages. Now dashboard page we have just created, and all these settings are similar to dashboard page. So what we can do is next page first of all is profile page. I'll copy the title profile. Now on the dashboard page, you will see we have few new options: clone, new draft, rewrite and publish. Click on this new draft under dashboard page, new draft. And this is how it should work. Okay, now things are very simple. Basically, it has given you all the same settings. What we need to do is we just need to change the page name and we need to change the shortcode. Okay, rest all the things are same. It is already selected, that dashboard template already left sidebar, or everything is automatically selected. So this will save you a lot of time. Do the same thing again under dashboard, click on new draft. Next page that we need to create is my resume. Okay, so we'll give it a title of my resume, and after that we'll paste in this shortcode. Okay, and you can repeat this process. Okay, let me pause this video, repeat this process, and let me create all the pages till here. Okay, employer meetings employer, and after that I'll continue. Alright, so here as you can see, I've created all these pages till here. Okay, I've not created this page, packages page till now, because as you can see, I've not given any shortcodes over here. Instead, I've said you use Elementor, and this is what you have to do. You have to add this thing. Let me show you how it is done. So again, for this, I'll click on add page. In fact, for this also, you don't need to add page. You need to just use the same option. So we'll come back. We'll use this dashboard, click on new draft. We'll name it, let's see, packages. All right. Everything is same. Just remove this shortcode. We don't need this shortcode over here. Just click on publish. Rest all the things will be same. Template will be dashboard and left sidebar and everything. Just click on this button, edit with Elementor. Now I won't be teaching Elementor in detail because this is not an Elementor video. We are using Elementor, but this main focus of this video is something else. But if you want to learn how to use Elementor, if you want to become an expert in Elementor, I have a free 5 hours long course on YouTube. So if you go to my YouTube channel, you will see this is the video which is uploaded 1 month ago. Or if you want, you can just search for Nayyar Shaikh WordPress 2026. You'll get that video. And here as you can see, available in 2 languages. This is the Hindi one. So if you want, you can watch the Hindi video on my Hindi channel. Or if you want, you can watch this video, the English one. Okay, you can see 4.5 hours long tutorial on Elementor, how to use Elementor. And you can become an expert in Elementor, designing, how to use colors, typography, contrast, animations. Everything is explained in this video. So if you want, you can watch that video if you want to become an expert in Elementor. In this video, I'll just use whatever we want to use. So left hand side, we have some widgets, some elements. We just need to do one thing. We need to search for this widget that I've shown you over here. Okay. Apis user packages. So if you just search for packages, you will see this option, Apis user packages. Use your mouse cursor to simply drag and drop it over here. And that's it. Don't need to do anything else. Just click on publish and this is your packages page. You can come back to your dashboard. So this is how easy it is to do this thing. Now finally, we need to do one thing. We need to create these 3 pages: candidates, jobs, and employers. So let's first create this candidates page. So I'll copy the name, click on add page. This time we'll simply click on add page. And over here, we'll give it a title of all candidates. Under this plus button, we'll click on this plus button, shortcode. We'll copy this shortcode like this. Okay. Now at the right hand side, if you see under pages, instead of template, default template or dashboard template, this time because we are creating candidates page, we'll select the candidates template. All right. And then after that, you have these 3 options. This time we will be using this candidate setting. So basically you can set how you want to display your candidates. Okay. So under display mode, you can select whether you want to display grid or list style. I've shown you these options over here. If you search for candidates option 1, you can see this is how it will look like. This is list style. Then after that, we have few more options. We have this grid style. Okay, so whatever style you want, list style, grid style, then list 1, list 2, grid 1, grid 2, multiple options are given over here. So we'll come back over here. We'll select list. and we'll select basic list 1. Okay, or if you want, you can select list 3 as well. Then how many columns we want, pagination option, what you want, you can set all these options. All right. And we also want left sidebar. If you see, for list style, we have selected this left sidebar. So if we scroll down under layout, we'll select left sidebar. Then after that, we have whether you want to make it full width. Obviously, we don't want to make this thing full width. Now under left sidebar, what you want to display. So we'll select candidates filter sidebar. Okay. So that people can filter candidates based on different options. Okay. Based on experience, based on qualification, based on proximity and all these options. All right. And breadcrumb, we do need breadcrumb. So make sure breadcrumb is on. All right. After this, you can just click on publish. Right now we cannot see anything if I open this page in a new tab because we don't have any candidates created yet, but you can see this is how it is working. Now the left hand side, you won't see anything because till now we have not created any options, any filtration options. Now if you want to add your filter option over here, you can actually go back to your dashboard page. I'll open this in a new tab and you can have this option. Okay, under appearance, we have the widgets option. We'll be using these widgets as well. Now, just now, as you can see, we had set candidates filter sidebar. So you'll see that widget over here, candidate filter sidebar. If you remember, for all the other pages, dashboard page and those pages, we had selected user profile sidebar. So you'll see user profile sidebar. So under these options, whatever you want at the left hand side, you will select this option. So for candidates, we had selected candidate filter sidebar. So here it is, candidate filter sidebar. Now in this, I want to display, or I want to add these filtration options. So for this, what I'll do is I'll go to my main dashboard. Under Elementor, you'll see under Elementor, we have editor. Under editor, we have templates. Click on templates. Now you can import some templates over here. I've given you these templates. You can import it for free. If you open your media folder, under that you have pages folder, and under that you have filter templates. And here, as you can see, I've given you these templates. So you can simply click on import template, choose file, and you can go to this media, then pages, then filter templates, and you can import these ones. So first, let's import this candidates filter. Open it, click on import now. Tick mark, do not show this message again, continue. Then click on enable and import. Make sure it is imported. Once imported, let's import another one. Click on import template, choose file, and now let's import employers filter. Import now. Again, once it is done, import the third one for jobs. Click on import template, choose file, jobs filter, open, click on import. All right. Once you've imported this thing, import one more. There is one more. So let me import that just to show you. Import this one as well. Candidate filter top 2. Okay. Import this one as well. I'll show you how you can use that thing as well. Now, if you come back to this widgets page, okay, refresh it. Now under this candidate filter sidebar, we want to use this option, Apis show Elementor template. You can see it over here, Apis show Elementor template. Drag and drop it over here like this and choose the templates. Now, because this is candidate, we'll select this option, candidates filter, click on save. And now if I again come back to the candidates page and refresh it, you will see this filtration option at the left hand side. Right now it is just showing this thing last hour or basically date posted. After some time, you will see all these options, categories, gender and experience, qualification. All these options will be visible to you after some time. Now, because we have not yet added these options, you cannot see these options for now. But this is how basically it works, right? Now, if you want, you can also do a few more things. You can add something at the top. So for example, we have this option. Basically, you can add some filtration option at top as well. Like we had this option, if you see under candidates option, we have show filter top. You can make it yes, and you can select whatever filter sidebar you want. So you should select filter 1 to whatever you want. So maybe if you want, you can select filter top to sidebar. Okay. Click on save, come back to widgets, refresh it. And here you will see candidates filter top 1, top 2, top 3. Here, as you can see, filter top sidebar. We had selected top 2 sidebar. So here also we'll select top 2 sidebar. Again, we'll use this same option, Apis show Elementor template. This time we'll select this one, candidates filter top 2. Click on save. Now, if I again come back to the candidates page and refresh it, now as you can see, we have this filtration at the top. Now again, these options will not work. Basically in this option, we'll have something like this. Let me go back. we'll have something like this. People can search based on different job title, based on different location, but because we have not yet added anything for now, it is blank. After some time it will start working. Okay, so this is your candidates page. Come back, let's create our next page. So click on add page. Let's create our jobs list page. Okay, so I'll name it jobs list, paste in this thing. Under template, this time we'll select jobs template. Then now you'll use this job settings. Now again, for this all as well, list style or grid style, list 1 or list 2, whatever you want, you can select that. All right. Now for this filtration option, if you see this option here, you'll see jobs off canvas. Okay, so we have to select this jobs off canvas, select yes. Job filter sidebar, select job filter sidebar. Okay, simple. Then under display settings, again left sidebar, we want to display jobs filter sidebar, not job single, job filter sidebar. Here it is, the first one. Breadcrumb is fine, and for this one we'll copy this shortcode. Click on plus button, paste in the shortcode, publish this page. If you open this in a new tab, this is how it will look like. Again, you can do the same thing, go back to widgets, and under job filter sidebar, which is over here, use this thing Apers show elementor template and select jobs filter sidebar. Again, it will not display a lot of things. Maybe it will not display anything if I refresh this page. Okay, just job posted. But after some time, in fact, in the next step, we'll see how we can add many more options. Like if I show you the demo website, here as you can see, people can search job based on location, keyword, category, job type, and all these things. Now, because we have not yet added any category, job type and all, these options are not yet displayed. Okay, come back. Let's create a final page. Click on add page, and over here we'll this time give it a title of employers. Maybe we'll name it all employers. Then for this one as well, template will select employers template. We'll copy this shortcode for this one. Come over here, click on this plus button, shortcode, paste in this thing. This time obviously we'll select employers setting, and here again whether you want with map, without map, grid style, list style, what you want, grid 1, grid 2, and how many columns you want. You can select all these options from here. All right. Then again, under media or under display settings, you can select left sidebar. And what sidebar? So obviously this is employer, so we'll select employer filters sidebar, which is over here, employer filter sidebar. And rest everything is fine. We can publish this page. Now if I open this in a new tab, let's see how it looks. Here you can see this is how it will look like. Again, go back to widgets. This time select employer filter sidebar, which is over here, employer filter sidebar. Bring this thing, Apers thing over here at the bottom like this. And this time select employers filter. And obviously employer also, you will not see any options because we have not added any options till now. In the next step, we'll add that. So if I select an employers list, all these options will be added in the next step. And before we do that, just one more thing before we add all these options. Let me do one thing. Let me do job settings and let's set all these pages that we have created. So whatever pages we have created, we have to set these pages. So for that, under job option, you'll see at the left hand side, we have jobs. Under that, click on settings. First, we have general setting. So under general setting, again, select currency. So if you want to have this, if you want to accept payment basically for posting jobs or for making your listing featured, anything like that, basically anything related to money, then you can set this thing. What currency you want to set, you have to select this. So if you're from India, you can select Indian rupee. If you're from some other country, some other currency, based on your country, you can select the currency. Now for image type, what all image type you want them to be able to upload on your website. So we'll select this thing. Now for CV type or for resume type, so document, file and PDF, which is fine. And after that, distance unit, if it is kilometer or miles, whatever distance unit is used in your country, most common in your country, you can select that. Click on save. All right. And we can do one more thing. Yeah. Then after that, we have job submission. Click on that. First of all, first page that we need is submit job page. So we have created this page. If you scroll down, you can see this is the submit job page. We also want to moderate new listing. Whenever somebody uploads a new listing on your website, you can moderate. Basically, you can accept it or you can reject it. Then we have pages option, and here we have to set all the other pages. So for jobs page, we'll select all jobs page or jobs listing page. Here it is. login register page, we have created it. So here is login register. Now when somebody logs in or when somebody registers, whether it's employer, candidate, which page you want them to be redirected to. So I want them to be redirected to my to the dashboard page. Okay. Whenever they log in or whenever they register for the first time, they should be redirected to the dashboard page, not shortcut page. Approve user page, select approve user. Dashboard page, again just select dashboard page for both the options. Edit profile page is simply your profile page. So here it is. Change password page we have created. Here it is, change password. My jobs also we have created. This one. My resume also we have created. Here it is. And click on save changes. So these are really important. We have to set these pages. Under job settings, how many jobs you want to display per page, how many employees you want to display per page, just like that. Okay, basic settings. Now candidates page also, you can set a candidates page which we have created, all candidates. Okay, click on save changes, and let's see whether we have to set employers page as well. Yeah, employers page also, select all employers, click on save settings. Okay, so we have set all the pages. Now let's do one thing, go to the incognito or the private window that you have opened, and let's do one thing, refresh this page first of all. Now what we'll do is we'll sign up as an employer first of all. I want to show you how an employer can create an account on your website. Then after that, how they can submit jobs and all that thing. And with that, we'll also see there are all these options. Okay, all the extra things that are not showing over here. So first of all, to create an account as an employer, enter your email, and after that, set some password. Now click on register. Now once you register, you will say this is how your dashboard is looking. Now we have also created this page. If you go to pages, we have created this submit job page. So if I search for submit job page, you can see this is the page. You can right click on this view and click on copy link address. You can open it over here. Basically, you can open the submit job page. Now, if you see this submit job page, this is how it is looking. Here also nothing is present. We just have this save and preview button, nothing else. But obviously we need a lot more things. If you see this demo website, here we have so many things, basically everything related to job. Okay, so let's first see how to do this thing, how to create these things. Once you create these options, all the filter option will automatically come. So to do this thing, you will do one thing. You can come over here, you can hover over jobs, and under jobs, you will see field manager. Click on this. Now, first what you have to do is we have to give this title, post job. So we'll come over here to add a new heading or a title. We select this option, we create a new custom field, and under this option, we select heading. Okay, under form UI, you can see heading, select that, click on create. Now we'll name it post job or whatever you want to name it. You can type in or paste in that label. Now, how many columns you want under that? So here, if you see under this title, we have most of them in 2 columns. Some of them is 1 column, for example, job title and description. These can only be in 1 column. Even if you select 2 columns, these will be in 1 column, but all the other things will be in 2 columns. So what we'll do is we'll select 2 columns because again, I'm saying because we want 2 columns like this. Now we want this thing at the top. So we'll bring it at top. And after that, you can see job title and job description are automatically added. You can see job title and description are automatically added over here. So now if I just click on update and if I go back to this website and refresh it, you can see job title, description, these 2 options are automatically added for us. Now what we need to do is before job title, we need to add the featured image. Okay, so that people can set image for their jobs. So you can see this logo image for this. Okay, I think the logo image is the one. You can select this logo image. And after that, whenever you use anything related to media, for example, whether it's image, uploading files, you should select what type of files or images are accepted. So because we are selecting image, what type of images are accepted over here, you can select that. You can name it featured image. And after that, you can bring it at top just below post job. Then after that, we have category, type, tag, gender. So you'll see all these things at the right hand side. Category, type, tag, gender. Okay, all these options are available. Then after that, we have job apply type is not applicable because we'll be using only internal type of job. Then we have job apply email, salary type, minimum, maximum salary. So you'll see that thing over here, job apply email. Then we have salary type, minimum, maximum salary. Then after that, we have experience, career level, qualification. Okay, so we'll come over here, experience, career level, qualification. Then after that, we also have this introduction video URL. And after that, we have photos. Okay, so if you see this photos option, you can add this thing below that. So I'll add this photo. And again, I'm saying whenever you use anything like this, you should select what type of photos are accepted. Okay, what type of photos this user can upload. Then we have application deadline, friendly address, location. I'm not going to do anything related to maps because this will complicate few things for you. So I'll keep it very simple. So we'll select these options, application deadline. Then after that, we'll select friendly address, and after that, we'll select location. Okay. Now, if I select these options and if I come back over here, make sure first everything is added. If I click on update, go back to this website, and now if I refresh, here as you can see, everything is now added. Okay. All the options are added. You can add a featured image, job title, description. Now under category type, we have to create these options. Okay. Like we have added over here, what type of category it is, what field it is, what type of job it is, full-time job, freelance job. Similarly, we also have to create few more things. For example, gender is automatically created. Salary type is automatically created. Experience. Now under experience, you can see it says 1 to 5 years only. After that, if you want to add few more options, similarly under career level or qualification, if you want to add more options, you can go to field manager and you can add these options from here. For example, under experience, you can click on this pencil button. Instead of this, I'll make it 5+ years. Then I'll add another one, 10+ years, and so on. Okay, so you can add these options. Similarly, under career level, you can add few more options, managerial or officer, student, executive, what type of job it is. Okay. Then under qualification, if you want to add these, if you want to add a new qualification option, you can add that thing as well and click on update. Now these things can be added from here, but categories, locations and tags, types, these will be added under this option. Under jobs, if you see categories and all these options are given. So click on categories. And one more thing, if I come back to this job list and if I refresh this page, now as you can see, these options are available. Earlier, we only had job posted, but now we have all these other options. Okay. Many more new options will be added when we add few more things. When we add category and all, those options will automatically be added. So under categories, you can see what type of category, basically what field, okay, designing field, HR field, healthcare, marketing, product management or project management, customer care field, whatever field you can select this. So we can add few more options, marketing, okay, finance, okay. Then after that, maybe designing field, okay. Then web development field. And similarly, you can add few more options, okay. Any number of categories you can add. Then we have job types. So what type of job, full-time job, okay, or part-time job, you can add these options, part-time job or freelance job, okay, you can select this thing, or temporary job, internship. So whatever option is available, you can add any number of types of jobs. Then we also have locations. So under locations, it could be like different cities. For example, in India, it could be Mumbai, Pune. Okay, so if your candidates are looking for jobs only in Mumbai city, they can select Mumbai, or if they are looking for Pune or some other city, they can select that city as well. Then we have, let's see what we have. We have added this. If you want, you can also add some tags, okay, that your users can use while creating or while adding this post. Now again, if I come back to this job list thing, if I refresh it, now as you can see, category, job type, these things are also added. Location is also added. And if you go back to this option, this field option, if you refresh this page, you'll see under categories, now they can select category. Under type, they can select job type. Okay, so this is how it is done. Similarly, we have to do a few more things. We have to add these options, employer profile options. Okay, so if you go to website name /profile in the demo website, in the incognito window, this is again empty, but we have to add these options so that employer can add their logo image, they can add their cover image, they can add their details. Then after that, they can also add all these extra details. Okay, so for this, we'll again come back to the dashboard, and for this one, we'll add under employers. So under employers, we'll see fields manager, click on that. And again, the very first thing we should always do is add a heading. Okay, you can separate different options with different heading. I'll explain you. First, let's add this heading. So I'll select heading, click on create, and we'll name it my profile. And again, this will be 2 columns because as you can see, everything is in 2 columns. So we'll select 2 columns and bring it at top. Now employer name and description, these 2 things are automatically selected. So employer name, and this is the description. So instead of description, I'll type in about company. Okay. Then after that, for now, if you just click on update, I want to do one more thing. Now again, if you edit this thing about company, you can select WP editor. Okay. Now let me show you this thing again in the private window. If I open this thing, this is how it will look like. Okay. So we have employer name, we have about company. Then after that, we need many more things. First of all, we need logo image and cover image. So we'll upload, or we'll select logo image, cover image, bring it at top, and obviously select what type of images they can upload for logo, what type of images they can upload for cover image. Then after that, we have email, phone number, website, founded date, company size, basic details. So here it is: email, phone number, website, founded details, company size. Then we also have a category, introduction video. So we'll select categories, introduction video URL. Then after that, we have profile URL, which is over here. All right. Then after that, if you see, we'll bring the description at the very bottom. Okay. If you see, because at the end we have the description. So this description one, which is over here, about company, will bring it at the bottom. Okay. Then after that, if you see, this designing is different. Now here we have some gap and another tab starts. So to add a new tab, we add a new heading. So if you want this tab if you want to add all the details in one tab, you can do it, but we want it in different tab. So I'll copy the heading, come over here under text area, select heading, click on create. And then again, we can add this heading, and under this heading, we want our profile photo, we want our photos. Okay, here it is. So I'll select this thing again. Let me do it again. Whenever you select it, always select file types. All right. Then again, we need another tab. We'll name it members. So add a new heading and we'll name it members. So whatever you want, you can name it. And this is single tab, so single column. So that's why I'm not changed this thing to 2 columns. And here we need members and employees. So I'll select members, employees. Then again, we need a new tab for social network. So I'll add a new heading and we'll name it social network. And under that, obviously we'll select socials option. Then after that, we have contact information, which is the final tab. So we need location, friendly address, these 2 options. So I'll add a new heading. First of all, name it contact information, and we'll add location, friendly address, and click on update. Now, if you again come back to this website, refresh it. And now as you can see, all these details are added for you in different tabs. Okay, so this is how it works. Now, one more thing, let me now just log out from here as an employee and log in as a candidate, just to show you what happens. Also, by the way, if you go back to the employers page and if you refresh it, now many more new options or filtration options will be added once we complete all these filtration things. And once an employer creates an account, they add their details, and these options will be added for you. Now let me come back and log in as a candidate. Now candidates have their own options. So they also have their profile details. In fact, they have 2 options. They have profile, under which they can enter their profile details, and they also have resume details. Okay. So here, as you can see, so let's see how to create these 2 things. First, we'll create the profile detail. Okay. So we'll come over here, and obviously because this is related to candidates, this will be under candidates. So under candidates, click on fields manager. And over here again, first, you already know how to do it. My profile. So we'll add a new heading, my profile. We'll bring it in 2 columns and we'll bring it at top. Okay. Then after that, full name and description is there. Again, for this one, first, let me do one thing, update this thing, and description for this also, make sure you select WP editor. Then after that, after full name, before full name, we have this profile photo. Select featured image and bring it at top. Okay. Then we have date of birth, gender, age, phone number, email, qualification, experience type, language, salary type, salary, categories, show my profile, all the basic things. Okay. So email address, show my profile, date of birth, phone number, then salary, salary type, then what we had, categories we had, gender, age, experience, location, qualification, I think we had. Yes, qualification as well. Languages as well, you can add. Skills you can add. And yeah. And finally, at the bottom, we also have the job title. You can see the job title. and we want the description below the job title. So I'll bring the description at the very bottom below job title. Then after that, we need to create a new tab. So I'll name it social networks. We'll add a new heading for this to create a new tab. Give it a title, and this is single column, so we need to keep it one column. And under that, we need to add a social option. So here it is socials. Then again, we have another tab for contact information. So I'll add a new heading for contact info, and this is also single column, so we don't need to change anything. And here friendly address and map location, not map location, friendly address and location. Okay, these two things. And I think this is it. Now if you click on update, now these options, these were the profile options. Then we have the resume option. Resume option also you have to add from here, but there is one change. Let me show you. So first of all, for resume, first tab is this My Resume tab. So we'll create a new heading, click on create, we'll name it My Resume. These steps are same. The only difference is that we select this option, show in candidate form, resume form. Now these things we want to display under resume form. Then below this thing, we want to select CV attachment. So select CV attachment, which is over here. And again, whenever you select any files, so what type of file they can attach as CV. So you can select these file types, and here you can type in those file types option. Then again, under show in candidate form, select resume form. Then after that, we have education. So I'll add a new heading, name it education. And this is also single column, so we don't have to change it. And we also have to select resume form because obviously we want to display under resume form. Then select education. And make sure you select for education also, make sure you select resume form. All right. Then after that, we have experience. So I'll add a new heading, name it experience, and we'll select resume form. And from here, we'll select experience, which is over here. And under experience, we'll make it show in resume form. Then we have portfolio and award. Okay, these two options. So first of all, add a new heading for portfolio. Name it portfolio, show in resume form. And under that, we want to obviously add our portfolio photos. And we want to do a few things under that. We want to select what type of images they can upload for portfolio photos and where do you want to display this thing. So we want to display it under resume form. Finally, we have award. In fact, we have added award, I think at top. Okay, no, here it is, award. So I'll add this thing. And after that, we'll change this thing to resume form. In fact, okay, before that, we wanted to add heading, name it award, resume form, and this will be just at top of award. Click on update. Now, if you go back to the candidates page, refresh it. Now, as you can see, many more new options are added. Filtration options are added. Here also, this option is added. Once we add location and all, many more new options will be added for you. All right. So if you add locations under candidate, let's select few locations. Okay, categories, locations. So you can select these options. Categories also can be same. Just like we added that category, just like we added the job category, these are also same. So once you add these options, if you refresh it, now as you can see, location, categories, everything will start displaying. So make sure you add all the details, all the data from here, whether it's employer, whether it's jobs, then everything will start working properly for you. Now, if you again come back to this incognito window or this private window, which we have created, now here as you can see, anybody can come and they can simply submit a job for free. So this is good if you want to keep it for free. But if you want, you can do one thing, you can make this process paid. So if you want to charge some money for people to submit job on your website, or if they want to make their jobs featured, then they have to make some, then they have to pay some money. Then for that, first we have to do payment related settings, and then we have to create some packages. So first let's do the payment settings, which is, in this case, it is called WooCommerce settings. So under WooCommerce, you will see settings, click on that. First, we have the general setting in which we have to enter the address. It could be your office address, your business address, your factory address, whatever it is. Okay. Enter that address, enter the city name, your state name, country name, and obviously your PIN code, postcode. Then after that, you can simply select this option. Now under currency, if you remember, we had set under job settings. Let me show you. If you open job settings here, we had set US dollar. Okay. So here also make sure you set US dollar. Okay. So make sure you set same currency at both places under job settings as well, and also over here. Then we have the payments option. Now to accept online payments on your website, we have to integrate some payment gateways. Okay, so it depends on the country that you're watching it from. So if you're from India, there are many payment options available like CC Avenue, Razorpay, PayUmoney, Instamojo, and many others. Similarly, for USA, Europe, Australia, and these kind of countries, there is Stripe, there is PayPal, and many other payment options. So whatever payment option you want, you can select it from here. You can add a plugin for that and you can integrate that payment gateway from here. Now, if you're from Africa, from some other country wherein these payment gateways are not used or these does not work in your country, then you can go to Google and do a simple search. Best payment gateway for Uganda, best payment gateway for Sudan, whatever country you're watching this video from, and whatever payment gateway you get, you can add a plugin for that and you can connect your website with that. So I'll do one thing. I'll also enable cash on delivery. So to enable cash on delivery, you click on take offline payments and click on enable cash on delivery. Now, obviously this does not make any sense for this website, cash on delivery, but I'm doing it for myself so that I don't have to make payment to myself. Now let me show you how you can integrate different payment options. So for that, you have to go to plugins and you have to add new plugins from here. Okay, so let me show you. You go to plugins, click on add plugin. Now, for example, if I want to integrate PayPal, then I can simply search for PayPal plugin and you'll get many different payment options or plugins options. You can install the first one. I recommend the second one, which is very easy to install. Payment plugins for PayPal WooCommerce. Install this one. This is by Payment Plugins. You can see the reviews as well. This has much better reviews. Now don't activate it now. If you want to install some other plugins as well, you can first install those payment gateways and you can activate all of them at once. Now let me show you how you can set up Stripe. So I'll show you basically 2-3 different payment options so that you know how to do it. Now for Stripe also, there is this second plugin that I recommend. Payment plugins for Stripe WooCommerce. This is also by Payment Plugins. Then after that, for India, now these two are mostly for European and US customers. Now for India, I recommend Razorpay. So if you select this first one, Razorpay for WooCommerce, simply install this plugin. Now once you've installed all 3 plugins or whatever plugins or payment gateways you want, you can install that. Come back to plugins and tick mark these plugins that you have just installed. Go to bulk action and activate these payment gateways or plugins. Now if you again come back to this WooCommerce payments and if you refresh this page, now here as you can see many new options are available and added for you. Now let's start with PayPal. Let's first see how we can set up PayPal payment. So here you'll see this PayPal logo, PayPal gateway by Payment Plugins. Enable this thing. Once enabled, you can click on manage. And once you select this thing, you will see this API settings tab. Click on this tab. Now make sure first you have a PayPal account. Obviously, this is an obvious thing. First, make sure you have a PayPal account and then you can connect your website with PayPal. Once you have created your PayPal account, you can connect it from here. You can simply click on this button, click to connect. This will open this pop-up for you. Enter your PayPal email and password and this will automatically connect your website with PayPal. Just one thing, make sure you have a business PayPal account. When you create an account on PayPal, make sure you create a business PayPal account. Once you enter your details, it will automatically load and it will connect your website with PayPal. You will see all the client ID, secret key, webhook ID, all these details will be auto-filled for you. And after this, you can accept payment on your website through PayPal. Okay, this is done. Come back to payments. Let's see how we can set up Stripe. So for Stripe, we'll select this option, credit card. Here's first option, credit card Stripe by Payment Plugins. This is auto active. We just need to click on manage. And to use this thing, I would recommend you to add some title and description like credit card by Stripe or something like this, or for European customers or for Western country customers, something like this. You can add that under description and click on API settings. Now here also same thing. First of all, under mode, make sure live mode is selected. Click on save changes. Now to connect this thing, simply click on this button, click to connect. First, make sure you click on save changes. Now click on click to connect. Now this will open Stripe account for you. You have to log into your Stripe account. So enter your Stripe email and password and click on login. Obviously with this also you must have a Stripe account, only then you can do it. Now select your account from here, click on connect, and just like PayPal, it will automatically connect your website with Stripe. It will automatically fill in the details for you. Here as you can see, come back to payments. Now let me show you how we can set up Razorpay. So under Razorpay, click on complete setup. Now PayPal and Stripe were automatic. This is manual. We have to manually add or enter the key ID and secret. But this is also very simple. You just have to go to the dashboard of Razorpay. So go to dashboard.razorpay.com, and from here you can simply log into your account. Once you log into your account, you will see this page. At top you will see payments. Click on this payments tab. Now over here at the left hand side, you will see at the bottom left accounts and settings. Click on that. And over here you will see under website and app settings, you will see API keys. Click on this API keys and you will get your API key from here. Okay, you can simply copy the API key from here, paste it under key ID. Then after that, copy your API secret or key secret, click on or paste in this thing. Now these things, especially this secret key, will be displayed only once. So here as you can see, I generated this key 6 years ago. So once you have this thing, make sure you save it somewhere. Okay. Then after that, with this payment settings are done, now we can click on accounts and privacy. Over here, tick mark this thing, enable logging during checkout. Also tick mark this thing, allow customers to create an account during checkout on the My Account page. Okay. So make sure first 4 things are tick marked. Then after that, click on save changes. Now click on site visibility. We have already done this, but make sure if you have not yet done this thing, make sure your website is live. Select live and click on save changes. Finally, we have the advanced settings. Under that, you just have to make sure that under cart page, cart is selected, under checkout page, checkout, and under My Account page, My Account should be selected. And with this, we have completed the payment settings. Now we can create different packages. So to create a new package, we have to create a new product. So you can click on products and you can create a new product from here. So you can click on this option. Or you can do one thing under products, just click on add new product. This will make things much easier. Now, if I go to this website and if you go to packages, or if you try to add a new job, you will see the packages option. Okay, I have signed in as a candidate, but I've already shown you how packages work. Let me actually do one thing, log out and let me log in as an employer again. Now let me show you again, click on job post. This is how it looks like. So for example, we can name it basic plan. So under basic plan, first of all, under product data, you select this or what type of package you're creating, job package, CV package, or some other type of package, resume package. So we are creating basics job package. Under pricing, I'll type in $4.99. Okay. Now under this basic package, you cannot post urgent job or you cannot feature job. Basically, it will not be featured on the homepage, which means that these jobs which are created under basic plan, these jobs will not show on the homepage. Okay, people can search for these jobs, but it will not show on the homepage. On the homepage, we want to show those ads which people purchase. When they purchase, when your candidates or your employers purchase higher packages, then we want to show these ads. These featured jobs basically act as ads. Just like on Flipkart, Amazon, we have ads that show on homepage. This is how it works. Now under this basic package, you can create 5 jobs. You can post 5 jobs. These jobs will be available or will be live on the website for 30 days. Okay, after that it will disappear. Then under SKU, you can type in basic. And now under short description, it will basically show like this. Okay, what all features you are getting. So you can do one thing, first click on bulleted list. And here as you can see how many jobs you can post. So 5 jobs you can post, no featured jobs. Okay, it will display jobs, will display for 30 days and so on. Then you can simply go ahead and click on publish. Then to create a new product or new package, you click on add new package. Now we'll name it, let's say premium package. Okay, so I'll name it premium package. Now under this package, first of all, again, under product data, select job package. This will be $9.99. You can post urgent and featured jobs. You can also post 100 jobs with this, which will be displayed on this website for 1 complete year. And we'll add premium as SKU. Now how many jobs you can post with this, you can see 100 jobs. How many jobs you can feature, you can select that thing, maybe 5 jobs. This will be displayed for 365 days and so on. Click on publish. Now again, if I go back to this incognito window, now if I refresh this page, submit job page, let's see what happens. Now as you can see, first I'll have to select a package. Earlier we could just create a new job, we can post a new job, but now we have to purchase some package, only then we can post a new job. So let's do one thing, let's select this package, premium package, click on this get started button. Now we can do all these things. We can simply set a featured image for this job. Now what I'll do is I'll go to the demo website. I'll open some job from here so that we can just copy paste the detail from this website. So first we have to set a featured image like this one. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll click on browse. Now the media folder that you have downloaded, in that there is this file I've given you. So under media folder, I've given you all the files, so you can use any one of these images. Click on open. Now what should be the job title? Here, as you can see, the job title is Junior Graphic Designer for Websites. Okay, so I'll do the same thing over here. Then for the description, you can type in some description. Now here, in fact, I would recommend you to do one thing. I just noticed that we have this simple description option over here. So you can do one thing to change this thing. I would recommend you to use WP editor instead of this. So under job fields manager, under this job description, make sure we have selected WP editor. Okay. Now let me try again. Come over here, refresh this page, click on continue. And this is how now it will look like. This will give you so many more options. Let me show you. First, let me upload that image for the featured image. So I'll select this image, click on open. Then we have job title. So I'll again copy the job title, paste it over here. Then it's time for description. Now here you can do a few more things. First of all, we have simple text as description. So you can just type in simple text. Then after that, if you want to make anything heading, for example, here as you can see, this is a text and we have converted it into a heading. So the title size is bigger, more bolder, and you can see the color is also darker. So if you want to do something like that, first of all, you can just type in any text you want. And after that, under paragraph, you can make it heading 3. Okay, so select like this and from here, select heading 3. All right, let me do this again. Then after that, again, if you want simple text or if you want some listing like this thing, so you can do one thing, click on this bulleted list, type in whatever text you have like this. Okay, so you can just create a simple list like this. And again, if you want another heading, you can just type in this heading like this, make it heading 3, and some text if you want at the bottom like this. So this is very helpful. Now what category? So maybe we'll select design category. Maybe it's a full-time job and maybe WordPress related job. So I'll just type in WordPress as tag. Now gender, maybe both gender will do. Job apply email, I'll leave it blank. Salary type, I'm ready to offer $1,000 to $1,200 per month. Then we have experience. Maybe I'm looking for 5 years plus experience, and this is executive level job. Okay, so you can select bachelor's degree. Maybe we are looking for, if there is any introduction video, you can upload that video. For example, here we have this thing. I'll simply copy the video link. Let me do one thing, click on this. Here, as you can see, video link, I'll just copy it, paste it over here. Then some photos, if you want to upload some photos for maybe office photos, like this is the place where you'll be doing the job and all those things. Now once you've done this thing, then after that you can select when is the deadline for this job. You can select this thing, friendly address you can select. So where this job is located or where the office basically is located, you can type in the address over here. Which city, you can select that city. So maybe I'll type in Sion. Okay, and location will be Mumbai. Click on save and preview. Now it will give you a preview of how your job listing will look like. Okay, this is how it is looking right now. You can check all the details, and once you're happy with it, or obviously once your employer is happy with it, they can just click on submit job. Now because this is a paid job, if it was just free, the steps would have stopped over here. But because we have created these packages and this person has selected this premium package, now they'll have to make this $10 payment. Only then this job will be submitted on the website. So they'll just enter their details. Okay, and after that they can do one thing. They can come over here, they can select, they can make payment through PayPal, they can make payment through Razorpay, which is UPI, credit, debit card, net banking. So whatever payment option they want, they can select that and click on place order. Once they have purchased this package, what happens? You will see that somebody has now purchased some package. You will go under orders. You will see this thing, Nayyar Shaikh, few seconds ago has purchased this thing. You can now do one thing. You can simply change the status. Once you have received the payment, you can change the status to completed. And now this employer, let's go back to the employer's page. If they go and go to the dashboard, Let's open the dashboard. In fact, not dashboard. Let's open my jobs page. Let me go back to pages, search for job, and job list, not job list, my jobs. So right click on view, copy link address, come over here. I'll paste in the link over here. So once this person will see that this is the job, and now as you can see, this is a pending. They have submitted the job, but this is a pending job, which basically means that this is submitted, but it is not yet displayed on the website. So first, you as an admin or the owner of the website, you will have to approve this listing. Only then it will be displayed on the website. So let's see how that is done. So you'll see under job, you see one number, which means that one job is pending for approval. First of all, you can open this thing. You can check everything from the back end. Here, as you can see, all the details. If you think everything is fine over here, you can just go ahead and simply publish this listing. Once you do this thing, if you again come back to this person's account, refresh it, now it will say published. And they can also see expiry date, because in this package, the job expires after 365 days. So this is how it works. Now, if you open this thing, this link or this job is now also visible on the front end. The design obviously looks different. We need a sidebar at the right hand side like we have over here. Let me show you. Okay, like we have over here. So we'll change the design very soon, and we'll add all these options: location, job, employee detail, job overview, all these details in the next step. All right. Before that, let's do one thing. Let's do the designing related things now. Okay. So most of the things are done. Most of the technical part is completed. Mostly the designing part is left. So designing your home page, designing some other pages, these things are left. So let's do that. We'll start with the home page. So to create a new page, you go to pages, click on add page, and we'll name it home page, obviously, because this is our home page. Then after that, you can do one thing. You can scroll down, and under display settings, we can select this option. We don't want any breadcrumbs. So under breadcrumb, we'll select no. You can also do one thing. Under this header transparent, you can make it yes. Because if you see the header on the home page is transparent, and for other pages, if you go to job listing page or some other page, the header is this white color header. Okay, so for home page, we want transparent header. Select this option and simply click on publish. After you publish it, we'll have to set this page. Just like we set other pages, we have to set this home page. So to set this home page, you go to settings. Under settings, click on reading. Now under reading, you will see your home page right now displays your latest post. We want to display a static page. So select the second option, a static page, and under home page, select home, which is over here. Click on save changes. Now come back to pages, and we can now start designing this page, which is over here, home. Click on edit. And now to design this thing, we'll be using Elementor page builder. So click on edit with Elementor. And again, I'm saying we are not going to see Elementor in much detail, because this is not Elementor focused video. But if you want to learn how to use Elementor, in fact, if you want to become an expert in Elementor, again, I'm saying you can watch this video. You can go to YouTube and search for Nayyar Shaikh WordPress 2026. Or if you're watching this video in 2027, 28, you can search, you can just enter the current year. You'll see a video like this. This one, for example, is 4.5 hours long video on Elementor using, all these options: beautiful animation, beautiful design, contrast, gradient, everything. Beautiful website is created using Elementor. So make sure you watch that video. Now in this case, what I'll do is I'll just give you all the files. So I'll give you the design for home page, for blog page, for contact page, and I'll just show you how you can make some changes. So let me show you. So first of all, to import a new page, you click on this button, this middle button or the middle icon, this folder icon. Click on this icon. You will see this page. We have to first let it load. Once it is loaded, go to templates. Now under templates, we have already imported these filter templates. Now we can import these page templates. So click on this import template or import icon at top. Click on select file. Now under your media folder, you will see pages folder. And under that, I've given you all these files. So let's first import the home page. Okay, you see Superio main home. Open this page. In fact, you can import all the pages right now, and you can insert whatever page you want. So we'll insert all the pages, or we'll import all the pages from here. First is the home page. So let it first get installed. All right. So here, as you can see, home page is now uploaded. Let's import some more pages. So click on upload, choose file. Let's import the about us page. This is also imported. You can see over here. Let's import the contact page, which is this one. So select this, click on open. Once it is done, again, let's import another page. So click on this import, select file, and let's import this FAQs page. Now once you've imported these pages, now because we are creating the home page, we'll simply select this main home and we'll insert this page. Now you'll see the entire page will be inserted for you. Everything that I've created in the demo website with animations and everything is automatically available to you. What you have to do is, first of all, you have to set, if you see these colors are looking blue color, we want this black color. Okay, and few more things. For example, if I hide this thing, okay, the width is very low. Here, as you can see, the if you see the top header, you'll understand the logo starts from here, but the content starts even further. Okay, which basically means the content width is lower. We need to increase the content width. So we need to increase the content width. We need to change the primary color, and we also need to change the font family. So let's see how this basic thing is done. First of all, click on publish or to save whatever changes you have made till now. Now you will see your Elementor icon at top left. Click on that, select site settings, and under site settings, click on this option, layout. And by default, you can see 1140 is the layout. We want to change this thing to 1320. Okay, we want wider. So select this option and click on save. Next option that we have to do, we have to come back, select global color. You can see the first color, the primary color is this blue color. We don't want this blue color. We want black color. Okay. Secondary also, we need a little bit more black color. All right. Click on save changes. Now all those blue text will become black. Then come back and under global fonts, under primary, secondary and all these fonts, instead of Roboto, change this thing to Jost, J-O-S-T. Okay, so this is the font family that we're using in the demo website. So I want the same font family over here for text as well. Basically for everything, I want the same font family. So select this font family, and also for accent, which is your link text. Okay, now click on save changes. And once you're done with this, you can come back to this thing, click on this. And now you can already see the changes. If I go from top, let me show you from top. Here it was earlier it was blue color. Now this is how it is looking. The website is now wider. If I do it like this, now as you can see, logo starts over here, content also starts over here. All right. Now how to do changes on this website. So whatever changes you want to make, you simply click on it. For example, if you want to make some changes on this form, you click on it. Once you click on it, at the left hand side, you will see this is how it will look like. Right now it says find your perfect job match. Instead of this, for example, I want to type in this thing. Okay, know your worth and find the job that qualify your life. So I'll simply type in this thing, and this is how it will look like. So the design, everything is given, just need to change the content. Similarly, this content says find jobs, employment and career opportunities. Instead of this, if you want to type in something else, obviously we can do that. Then we have these two options. First option is the keyword or the title. Here as you can see, this is how it looks like. Second option is the location. But instead of in the placeholder, it says job title. So I'll do one thing, I'll type in location. Okay. Now people can choose which location they want. Now instead of location, if you want to display maybe type, what type of job? Okay. Free full-time job or part-time job. Then after that, you can change the placeholder like this. Okay. Job type, what type of job it is. And also you can change the icon. So for this, maybe we'll select, let's select this icon. Okay. Check mark icon, what type of job. Or if you want some other icon, there are thousands of different icons given. You can select any icon from here. Okay. Maybe let me select this magnet icon. Okay. Click on publish. Similarly, if you want to change this image, you simply click on this image. Instead of this image, you can upload some other image. So it's that simple. Similarly, if you want to change this text, how it works, you can click on this thing. If you want to change this icon, you can click on this thing. At the left hand side, you'll see item 1. Instead of this icon, instead of this text, you can change this thing. Now, if you want to change this styling of this thing, for example, this is how the job is displayed, a list style. Instead of list style, maybe if you want to display grid style. So first of all, you'll select layout grid. Then after that, you'll select what grid style you want. Grid version 1, grid version 2, 3, 4, multiple versions are given. Then how many columns you want. So maybe we want 3 columns. Okay. So this is how it will look like. Now, obviously, because we have only one job, it is displaying only one job. But once you have multiple jobs, it will display all those jobs. All right. If you want list, again, you can go back to list and you can select any list style you want. Okay. Multiple list options are given and change the column. So this is so simple. Now you can come over here. By default, you can see New York and these options are added. We want to add our cities. So under jobs, if you go to location, you have to copy this slug. If you want to display jobs under Mumbai, you can copy this slug. And instead of this New York slug, you can paste in this thing. And now as you can see, under Mumbai, one job is displayed. And instead of this image, you can replace it with some other image. Then after that, we have candidates option. Now, because we have not yet created any candidate account, it is not displaying anything. But once you create an account for the candidate, it will display candidate like this. Okay. So in the next step, I'll show you how to do this thing. Now we are not creating any article. So I'll simply delete this entire section. Maybe we'll keep this section. Okay. Click on publish. So it is this simple. I hope now you understand. Just click on it. Whatever changes you want to make, you can change that thing. Now let's come back to the dashboard and let's see other pages, about page, contact page, those pages. So come back to your main dashboard again. Click on add page to add a new page. Let's create our about page. So under title, we'll type in about us. And after that, we'll simply click on publish and we'll click on edit with Elementor. In the demo website, let me open the about page so that I can show you how it looks in the demo website. So here, as you can see, this is our about page. So what we'll do is we'll come back to this page. Import, we have already imported the template for all the pages. We just need to insert it. So go back to or go to templates. And over here, search for the about page template, which is over here, Superio about us. Simply insert this template. Once inserted, again, same thing will happen. All the images, everything is available to you. Whatever changes you want to make, simply click on that and you can change that thing from the left hand side. If you want to change these things, for example, just click on it. Under item 1, you can see this image. This is the text and it says web designer. Okay, Brooklyn Simmons. You can see all these options. Title says great quality, like it says over here. Okay, instead of this, I'll type in good website. Okay, just to show you. Now as you can see, it is changed. So it's all simple. All the options are given. Simply click on that and you can make the changes. All right. Then we have next page, which is your contact page. Now before we create our contact page, let's create a contact form. In fact, contact form is already created. Just click on that. At the left hand side, you'll see the contact option. Click on that. We already have a contact form 1. Click on edit. Delete whatever is typed in this thing. Make sure this is blank. Now go back to your media folder. Inside that, open the pages folder, and inside that you will see this contact form. Open this file. This is how the file will look like. Copy everything from this file and simply paste it over here and click on save. Once you click on save, you will get this shortcode. Copy this shortcode from here. All right, this shortcode, make sure you copy it from here. Go back to pages. Now let's create our contact page. So click on contact or add page. If you open the contact page on the demo website, all these pages had breadcrumb, as you can see over here, but the contact page does not have breadcrumb. So one thing that we'll do is first we'll give it a title of contact us. Then we'll go down at the bottom and we'll select breadcrumb no and we'll publish this page. Then after that, click on edit with Elementor and simply insert that template which we have already imported. So go to templates, let this page load and simply select this contact us page template, insert it. Once inserted, first scroll down and you'll see here it says contact form not found. Click on that. At the left hand side, there is some other contact form shortcode given. Delete that and whatever you have copied, paste in that shortcode over here. And now as you can see, your contact form will start displaying. Same thing, want to change the mobile number, address, just click on that and from the left hand side, you can change it. If you want to change this address, you can click on this pencil button, pencil icon at the top right corner. And from here, you can change it. For example, if you want Mumbai location. Okay, so you can type in Mumbai. You can increase or decrease the zoom area. And after that, you can publish this page. All right, now let's come back again. Let's finally create our last page, which is the facts page. So we'll create a new page. Click on add page. Give it a title of facts, frequently asked questions, and publish this page. So you create this page. Obviously, people keep on asking same questions. So instead of answering them one by one, you can do one thing. You can just create a page, showcase, or just give all the answers, all the common questions answers, so that this will save you a lot of time. Now again, this is also imported. Just click on templates and insert this template, which is over here, the last one. Click on insert. And this is how it looks like. Again, whatever you want to change, just click on that. From the left hand side, first question is, why won't my payment go through? So instead of this question, some other question, type in, instead of this answer some other answer, you can simply type in. And with this we have created all the pages. Now let's do one thing. If you open your website now, this is how it is looking. Okay, most of the things, in fact almost everything is completed except for header and footer. So for header we have to do one thing. Before we create the header, first we have to create a menu for the header and also for the footer. These are all different menus. So we can come back over here, and to create a new menu, you hover over appearance, click on menus, and first let's create a header menu. So you can name it header menu or main menu, whatever you want. Make sure you tick mark primary menu and click on create menu. Now what all pages you want, you can click on view all. You can tick mark and you can select all those pages. So we want to display home page, about page, all employers, all candidates page. Then we also want to display contact page. Dashboard page we don't want because dashboard page is already available. All these pages are already available over here. Profile, submit job. So we don't want these pages. Then we want FAQs page. We want jobs list page and packages page also. All right. These many pages I want. I'll click on add to menu. Now if I add these many pages, obviously it is going to take us a lot of time. So what I'll do is I'll create a custom link. Click on custom links. Under URL type in hashtag, and under text type in pages. So extra pages I can bring it under this option. So maybe my about page, contact page, FAQs page. Okay, these three pages can come under this. In fact, maybe even the packages page. Okay, now if I come back to the home page, now as you can see the menu, obviously it looks very different, not very beautiful. We'll fix it. Before that, let's do one thing. Let's create a menu for footer. So click on this thing, create a new menu, and you can create 3 menus: footer 1, footer 2, footer 3. You can name it. You can see, in fact 4 menus if you want. Now you don't need to tick mark anything at the bottom, just like home page, about page, contact page, maybe FAQs page. So these 4 can be one menu. So I'll simply select it. Okay, click on create menu, create another menu, click on this link, create a new menu. Let's name it footer 2, click on create menu. Maybe in this one we can add let's say contact dashboard page, jobs list page, or maybe not that, messages page, my jobs, my resume page, packages page. Okay, so just like this you can create 4 different menus. It's really simple. Now once you do this thing, if you again come back to this page and refresh it, right now nothing will show. If you go at the bottom, no menu will show over here. Okay, we'll have to create the header and footer, then this menu will show. Now before we do that, let me do one thing. Let's first do the widgets setting, because widget settings are really important. If you open anything, for example, if you open a single job list, I've already shown you, if you open a single job list, we don't have any sidebar that we want. In fact, even if you open the dashboard page, like we have seen over here, we still don't have this thing. Let me go to the dashboard page. Here, as you can see, we don't have the sidebar still. Okay, so for these options, in fact, for the sidebar, first we need to create a menu. So we need a menu for these options. We need a menu for employer. We need a menu for a candidate. We need 2 menus like we have over here. If you see the demo website, for employers, we have this menu. Okay, this menu, this is a menu with different icons. So what you can do is, to create this menu, you can click on create a new menu, and let's name it employer menu. Okay, we need 2 menus, employer and candidate. So I'll name it employer menu. Make sure to tick mark this thing at the bottom, employer menu, click on create menu. Now what all pages you want? So we need dashboard, profile, my job, submit job. So you can search for these pages, dashboard, then we have profile, packages, okay, my job, then we have submit job. Then we also have few more options. We need logout page, we need profile page. Okay, we have selected profile page. We need logout page. Then we need change password page, obviously, and we also need delete profile page. These pages are important. Then after that, we also need applicant, jobs, shortlist, candidate, candidate alerts, packages, messages, meetings. Okay, so packages I think we have selected. Yeah, packages we have selected. Select this option, meeting employer, because we are creating employer menu. Then we need candidate alerts and candidate list as well as candidate alerts, shortlist candidates. Okay, and meetings we have selected. All right, so with this we have added all the menus, maybe applicant, jobs as well. Here it is. Now you can rearrange them whatever you want at top or bottom. So maybe log out and change password. These things will can bring it at the bottom. Now if I just click on save menu, go back to this page, refresh it, still it is not showing. And with that, we also need one thing. With this time, we also need these different icons. Okay. So what you can do is you can copy the name of the icon. Now for example, for this icon, you just name flat icon. Let me explain you. For example, if you want the book icon, you just under icon name, you select flat icon - book. Okay. You can also do one thing. If you want to get the exact code, you can go to the demo website. If you right click over here, click on inspect, you can see here it says flat icon book. So you can simply do it like this. Okay. Then for my job, we have this flat icon briefcase. If you right click, inspect, here as you can see flat icon briefcase. So for these different icons or different menus, you can have different options. So for packages, let's see what we have. Box. Okay. So flat icon package or box name flat icon package. So these kind of icons you can add, and after that click on save menu. Similarly, click on create a new menu, and now we need candidate menu. So I'll log out, log in as a candidate just to show you the menu. Now whatever link or whatever menus we have, we will add the same menu. Click on, first of all, we name it candidate menu, and make sure to tick mark this thing, candidate menu at the bottom. Now again, we need few pages. We need a dashboard page first of all. Then after that, we need change password, we need delete password, we need logout, we need meeting candidate, we need messages, my applied, my resume, profile, and shortlist jobs. Okay, these options we need. All right, following employers as well. Meetings, I think we have added. Yeah, and messages also I think we have added. Okay, just select this following employer, which we have not yet added. Again, you can rearrange them. So I'll bring this thing, and again, you can add the same icon. So for this, as you can see, if you right click and click on inspect, here it says flat icon book. Okay. For change password, we have this thing, flat icon password. Okay. So you can add this thing, and you can add all the other icons. Now still it is not displaying. If I refresh it, okay, here you can see still not displaying. Okay. So to display this thing, whether it's this one, or if you go to the job page to display any sidebar, okay, this sidebar, if you remember, we displayed using widgets. So these sidebars will also be displayed using widgets. So under appearance, click on widgets. If you remember earlier, we had selected this sidebar, candidate filter sidebar, employer filter sidebar. So similarly, this time we'll have to select first of all user profile sidebar. And under user profile sidebar, we have to select this option, user short profile, APIS user short profile. Here it is, APIS user short profile. Bring it under user profile sidebar. Now for employer menu, select employer menu. Obviously for candidate menu, select candidate menu and click on save. Now if you go back to this page and refresh it, you will see this menu will be present and available to you. Okay. And whatever icons you have added, those icons will be also available. Then after that, for jobs and all, if you go back to the single job page and single candidate page and all, we can add those widgets as well. Let's see. So for job, we'll select single job sidebar. So for this, we have to select, we have to use job single sidebar. Now, if you open a single job on your website, let's open a single job. You can see there are so many options. For example, first we have job overview. So it will give you all the basic details of the job location, scale, employer detail. So you can add these options from here. So if you go to J, here as you can see under J, we need, first of all, we need show job information. This one, job detail information. Select this option, select single job. Here is job single sidebar, click on add widget. Okay, this will be added. You can give it a title. For example, here the title says job overview. Click on save. Then after that, we don't need the location. We need job skills, employer detail. Okay. So, or maybe if there are some other things as well, if you scroll down, you can see we have contact form as well. So if you want to contact employer, you can use this thing. Then after that, under job, we also have tags. Okay. So you can type in tags over here. Then we also have so many options. We also have job people who viewed this thing, map, employer information. All these options are job detail, shortlist jobs. Okay. I'll name it employer info. So whatever options you want, whatever widgets you want, you can add it. Now if you again come back to this page and if you refresh it, now as you can see, job details, contact employer, tags, employer info, all the details are given over here. So this is how it is done. Similarly for single employer and single candidate, if you open a single candidate page on the website, we have not yet created a candidate, but if you open a single candidate on the demo website, here as you can see, here also we have basic details, then social profile of the candidate, professional skills, CV and all. So for this one, under candidate single sidebar, here it is, candidate single sidebar, candidate detail, we need basic information. Here it is, show candidate information, candidate detail information. Drag and drop it over here and you can name it candidates info. Okay. Then we have a candidate social profile, skills, CV and contact. So here it is, candidate social profile. Okay. Skills, candidate CV we have over here. So I'll name it CV, candidate CV. Then we also have contact. If somebody wants to contact the candidate, we have this option, and we have many more options. Similarly for employers, I think it is left. Here it is, employer single sidebar. Now for employer also, we can have the same options. If you go here, as you can see, first of all, employer detail, basic details. So I'll bring it over here under employer. And here it is, employer single sidebar. And I'll name it employer details. Then after that, contact employer you can have. So here, employer map, employer info and employer contact form. Make sure you select employer single sidebar. So whatever you want, you can select this option. Okay. If you open a single employer now as you can see, these details are available. So this is how you can do it. Okay. And make sure we have also added, I think, let's see, the dashboard page, and dashboard page also we have added. So with this, all the widgets related settings are also completed. Now only one thing is left, and that is header and footer. So come back to your dashboard. Let's fix that thing as well. Here on the dashboard, you'll see header and footer builder. So first let's see the header. Click on this headers builder, and over here, let's create a new header. So click on add new header. We have to create two headers. One is for inner pages, one for home page. So first we'll create our main header. Okay. So just name it main header if you want, and click on publish. We want to use Elementor to build this thing or to design this header, but we don't see edit with Elementor button. So we'll have to first enable Elementor for header and footer. So to do that, you will go to Elementor. Under Elementor, go to editor, and under that you can go to settings. Now over here, you have to tick mark what post types you want to enable for Elementor. So we want to enable footer builder and also header builder. Click on save changes. Once you do that thing, again, if you go back to your headers builder, you'll see your main header, open that, and now you'll see this button, edit with Elementor. Click on this button. Now I've already given you these files under pages folder. You'll see header and footer. You just need to import it. So let's import it. Click on this import button, go to templates. Once this page loads, you can then click on import template, select file, and now you can import all the header and footer. So let's first import this header, main header. Now I'll do one thing, I'll import all the other things as well. Click on import. Let's import the header light. Then once it is done, let's import the footer. So click on this import option. Make sure you select footer. Click on open. Let's try again. Click on this import option, select file, select footer light, open. Once imported, you will see this option here, as you can see, footer light. And finally, let's import the footer as well. Okay. Now, obviously, because we are creating the main header, we'll simply select this file, this one, Superio header, click on insert. And now this is how it will look like. Now you just need to do one thing at the left hand side, click on this thing and insert or just upload your logo. Okay, so in this case, we'll upload this. I've given you these logos as well. If you go to the media folder, you can see I've given you these two logos. Obviously, you'll upload your own custom logo. But if you don't have your own logo for now, you can use these demo logos. Then you can see if you click on this thing, this is your menu, then these are the different options. After that, you can click on publish. All right, so this was your header. Come back to the main dashboard. Let's create a new header. Click on add new header. We'll name it header light and click on publish. And obviously after that, click on edit with Elementor. Don't have to do anything. Simply insert the file that you have imported. So click on templates, go to this templates option. Once it loads, select this file header light, the last file, click on insert. This is how it will look like. Simply click on this image and select your logo image and just click on publish. All right, so this is how you can create your headers. Now go back to your dashboard and let's see footer. So for this one, click on footers builder, click on add new footer. First one, I'll just name it footer and click on publish. Now click on edit with Elementor obviously, and you can simply go ahead and import that template for footer. So go to templates, select footer, click on insert, and this is how the footer will look like. Now here what you have to do is you have to select the menus that we have created for the footer. So if you click on this find jobs, you can select a menu for this. So we'll select footer 1. Here also we'll select footer 2 maybe. Okay. So just select the menus. And if you want to change the address, simply click on this thing left hand side. You can change the address. You can change your phone number, all simple stuff. At the bottom, we have this thing. Click on this one and you can change your copyright text. I'll make it 2026. Instead of Superio, I'll type in blog dude. You can type in your company's name or your brand's name. Click on publish. Come back to dashboard. Let's finally import the last footer. Click on add new footer and we'll name it footer light. Click on publish and now click on edit with Elementor. And same thing, click on this templates option. Go to templates. We already have the file. Simply import this footer file over here. Once imported, okay, not this one, footer light we are creating. So select the footer light file. Here it is, footer light. Click on insert. And once it is done, again, just you need to do one thing, upload your logo, select the menus. So for this one, we'll select this menu. For the second one, so you can select some other menu. Okay. So for these pages, we can select different menus, click on publish. And again, at the bottom, you can change your copyright text. Then you can come back to the dashboard. Now, if you refresh your page, let's see. Let's refresh this page. Now, as you can see, still the header and footer is not displayed. Okay, if I come back to the home page as well, header and footer is not displayed. So what you have to do is you have to set that thing. So you can click on this customize thing at the top. And from here, let's first select header. And from here, what type of layout you want. So we want header light. Okay, select header light. Now everywhere this header light will be displayed. And after that, for home page, we want header main. But for now, for other pages, we want header light. Then it's time for footer. Footer also will select footer light. Okay. This is how it will look like. Click on publish. Then from here, you can also do one thing. You can control how your single job page and all those pages will look like. For example, if you open single employer or single job, let's open this one. So this is how it is looking. For example, single job page, you can click on job settings, single job. Now this is version 1. If you want, you can select version 2 and you can see the design will change. Now for version 2, you have to add your sidebar elements under different option. And this is version 3. You can select version 4. Okay, multiple options are available. We'll select version 1, obviously. Click on publish. Similarly, for single employer and single candidate also you can change. Now, if you open inner pages, for example, if I open all employers page, menu is looking perfect. All candidates page, it's looking perfect. Jobs list, it will look really good. Job you can make, I just noticed we can do one thing. For this job page, this is not looking really good. So instead of grid, we can make it list. If you scroll down, if you click on job settings, or maybe if you think this is good, we can just do one thing. We can decrease the number of columns to 2. Okay. Let's refresh it. Okay. Now it is looking much better. All right. Or maybe if you want just one column, you can select one column as well. Let's refresh it again. This is how it will look like. Then, or if you open this thing, this is how it is looking. So for all the other pages, menu is looking perfectly fine. But for the home page, it is looking like this because we have set transparent menu. So what you can do is you can click on edit menu, edit page. And just for the home page, you can scroll down under display settings. And over here, you can select header option. So from here, we'll select main header. Instead of header light, we'll select main header. Now, if you again see your home page, now as you can see, this is fixed. So this is how you can do it. So basically with this, everything is now completed. Just one thing is left. We have seen the process, how a person can post a job. We have seen how they can make a payment and everything. Just one thing is left, how we have not seen anything related to candidate. So if a candidate wants, how they can come to your website and they can apply for any job. So what I'll do is I'll now open this website in a different browser. Okay, because we have already opened this same website as an employer in a different incognito window. So this time we cannot use incognito window. You'll have to use a different browser. Click on the login register. I want to register. So I'll click on register. Now I want to register as a candidate. So I'll select this option and I'll enter my email, set a password and click on register. Once you register, you'll automatically be redirected to your dashboard page here, as you can see. Now, first of all, this person can do one thing. They can enter their profile details. So they can go to profile. They can upload some image. So for example, let's see. For example, they can upload this image. Invalid file types. Okay, maybe for this one. So this is the reason why I always tell you to set the file type. Maybe we did not set the file type for this one. Let's go to candidates, fields manager, and here under featured image, here as you can see, make sure you select file types, all the accepted file types. Okay, now click on update again, try again, come over here, refresh this page, click on browse. Now if I upload the same image, it will be uploaded. Select this image and now as you can see, this is uploaded. Full name, I'll type in something like this. Then whether I want to show my profile, what is my birth date, phone number, okay, how much salary do I'm asking for. So maybe I'm asking for $1,000 per month. Categories, maybe I'm a designer, male, how much experience, you can select that. What is your age, qualification, language. Okay, you can select all these options. Your skills, okay, you can type in WordPress designer maybe, and you can select all the percentage. It will display job title, okay, like this. Description, let me do one thing. Let me open a candidates page in a new tab, demo website candidate. For example, this one, let's open this one so that I can simply copy paste all the details from here. So for description, I'll simply type in this thing. Okay. Then social networks. So Facebook, you can type in your Facebook link. Then you can select Twitter. You can type in your Twitter link and all the other social network profiles. You can select that. You can add your links. Then what your friendly address, you can enter your address. You can select your location, click on save profile. Similarly, this person can also fill in their resume. They can click on my resume. They can upload their resume. For example, let me upload this CV. Okay, educational detail, like here it is given, as you can see. So this person did bachelor's in fine arts from this year to this year from this institute. And this is the description. Then similarly, they can add more education details, more experience. This is how the experience will display. Okay, start date, end date, what company, and obviously description. So I'll simply copy the description from here. Okay, then portfolio photos they can upload. So let me upload these images from here. Click on open. Award, if they have any award, they can upload that. Similarly, they can just click on save resume. Then if they go to their profile, once their profile is completed, this is how it will look like. People can come, they can download the CV, all the skills, all the work, education, everything. This is how it will look like. Now, if I go back to the employer, in fact, from here, from the candidates page, if I go and see all the listed jobs, so I can see this is a job that is listed. If I'm interested in this job, what I can do is I can simply click on apply. I can select my resume that I want to attach. Then after that, I can send some message, click on apply. So I'll apply for this job. Now, if I go back to the employers page and if I refresh the dashboard, you can see I just received a notification 6 seconds ago. Somebody has submitted an application for this job. I can go to applicant's job and I can see, okay, this is the candidate. Now I can create a meeting with this candidate if I want. I can set the date. I can set the timing for how long. I can also send them some message and click on create meeting. Or if I am happy with this candidate, or maybe if I want to see more about the candidate, I can simply open the candidate's profile and I can see their education details, their salary that they are asking for, and all those details. I can also download their CV. So I can simply click on download CV and the the CV or the resume will be downloaded like this. Okay. And I can obviously approve the candidate if I want. If I again go back to the candidate's profile page or go to dashboard, you can see this message, or if there is any message or if there is any meetings. For example, here it is meetings. They can see this thing. They can see also there is a message with the meeting. They can ask for reschedule of the meeting, they can join the meeting, and so on. All right, so this is how this entire process works. And finally, with this, we have completed this tutorial. I hope you guys find this tutorial helpful. If you find this video helpful and if you want to learn more useful things like this, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notifications. If you like this video, give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comment section below. And finally, thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.